Howdy Rock Buds, Rock Papa here. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Grammy and I are up at Great Smoky Mountains National Park having a blast. The fall colors are fantastic. What I thought I'd do today is focus on a rock that I found here in Great Smoky Mountains National Park and go through the rock image ID key to ID it and see how you guys like that. So hopefully this video will be useful to you, so please subscribe. Thanks so much for all my wonderful subscribers. And here we go. Identifying a rock in Great Smoky Mountains National Park using the rock image ID key app that is free to use for everyone always. Okay guys, here is the rock. And I found this rock in Great Smoky Mountains National Park in the Elkmont Campground. Elkmont Campground is on the Tennessee side of the park. So just looking at this rock, I see that it has a grayish, very fine grayish matrix with white minerals embedded in it, and I see a little bit of blue mineral embedded in there. The white mineral is feldspar and the blue mineral is quartz, blue quartz. And the one thing I noticed is that these big hunks of mineral are rough around the edges. They're not rounded and smooth like they would be if they'd been rolled and tumbled in a stream for a long time. And the rock hunks are kind of in between the size of Abe's head and his ear. So let's go to the rock image ID key and see what we can find. Here's the link for it. The rock image ID key app is an actual web app because it being on the web as a web page, all platforms can access and use it. Okay, so we can tap right here to get started. You can make a $5 donation to help support the project. If you do, you get free copies of 2 of my books, The Rocks of Georgia, which has outstanding pictures of rocks in it, and also Tree Facts and Folklore, a book that I've been using to lead tree hikes at the Botanical Gardens of Georgia for many years. Both of these books are for sale on Amazon. Each of them is about $20, 20 bucks a piece. For $5 you get $40 worth of books. But let's go. Let's tap on the How to ID a Rock button to see if we can get some hints in our identification journey. Okay, so it suggests that we get the Rock D app, which is a great app that was made by the Cornell University Geology Department, and it's a geologic map basically of the world. So we're going to get Rock D, and we're going into Rock D to see if we can find our rock location. We open Rock D, and here's the dashboard. We click on where it says map down at the bottom, and that takes us to the geologic map. That little blue dot is me and Grammy, and I want to zoom out just to give you perspective and show you a wider view of where we are. So you can see we're in Great Smoky Mountains National Park. And we're going to zoom back in. Now we're at a different place from where I collected the rock, so I'm going to go take us back down the road to where I actually found this rock, to the rock location, collection location. It was actually in the Elkmont Campground, right about here. So we tap right there, and it says Elkmont Sandstone. So let's just look up Elkmont Sandstone on Google and see if we can get some additional information about it. We learned that the Elkmont Sandstone is a geological formation in Great Smoky Mountains National Park. We knew that. Going down to physical characteristics, it is often described as a fine-grained and thin-bedded with rusty weathering color. However, the formation can also include coarser grain, meta-sandstone, and conglomerate layers. The rock generally consists of feldspathic sandstone. That means sandstone with hunks of feldspar in it, with interbedded silty and clay layers. We will keep this information in mind as we head back over to the Rock Image ID Key app. Let's tap on the alphabetical rock index to see if we can just find Elkmont Sandstone there. So no, I don't see Elkmont Sandstone, so we got to keep looking somewhere else. Let's go right to the Rock Image ID key. We can see visible minerals in our rock, so let's tap that button. We get 3 possible places to go, so let's just start with the top one, igneous rocks with visible minerals. Of these 8 choices, dacite looks like a real possibility, so let's pursue that. Let's scroll through these pictures of dacite and see if we can find a kind of a match. Maybe this guy, although the hunks of feldspar look pretty big. We can check it out anyway. We'll tap on the description button for dacite. Dacite is usually grayish in color. It consists of fine-grained grayish matrix with large crystals of mostly sodium-rich feldspar and some quartz embedded in it. Yeah? Dacite lava often forms in subduction zones where ocean crust is pushed down. Wait a minute, it says dacite lava, but our rock D-map said Elkmont Sandstone. So maybe this is not a match, but at least we need to go keep looking to see if we can find something that looks like this that has the word sandstone in it. So back to our 3 choices of rocks that have visible minerals in them, and we'll go to sedimentary rocks with visible minerals and see what we get now. That picture of greywacke looks very suspicious and possible. Let's tap on it. So let's scroll down and take a look at the images of greywacke / meta-greywacke and see what we've got. We tap for the description of greywacke, meta-greywacke, and find out that it's a sandstone. You see a fine-grained, usually grayish matrix with rough-edged pebbles of quartz and feldspar embedded in it. The difference between turbidite sandstone and greywacke relates to pebble size. With greywacke, the rough-edged pebbles are about the size of Abe Lincoln's ear on a penny instead of his head. Okay, greywacke forms, we read that turbidity currents, and then down here we see where to find it, Great Smoky Mountains National Park. That sounds like a smoking gun to me. If we scroll to the bottom of the description page, we find a Wikipedia link and we can read more about greywacke. And basically it reinforces what we already know. These images don't look like it, but they're photo micrographs. And here we have King Tut's little brother carved in meta-greywacke. Okay, you can read on, but I think we got it. Greywacke or meta-greywacke. But Rock D called this Elkmont Sandstone, not greywacke or meta-greywacke. Well, technically there's very little difference between the two. It's just a matter of the size of the pebbles, the rough-edged pebbles of feldspar and quartz. If they're about the size of Abe Lincoln's head on a penny, then we call it sandstone or turbidite sandstone. And if they're about the size of Abe Lincoln's ear on a penny, we call that greywacke or meta-greywacke. And these pebbles, these rough pebbles, are kind of halfway between, so you could call it, the geologists are calling this Elkmont Sandstone. It's a particular type of turbidite sandstone. Okay, rock buds, thank you for watching that. Hopefully it was helpful. If so, please subscribe. Your subscriptions help me a lot, and I appreciate them very much. In the meantime, this is your Rock Papa saying happy rock hunting. Papa out.